The 60th presidential election will be held on November 5th, 2024. So far, there are 11 parties and 1 independent in this election. These parties are the Democratic, Republican, Libertarian, Green, American Solidarity, Approval Voting, Constitution, Independent American, Prohibition, which I didn't even know was still an issue, Socialism and Libertarian, Socialist Equality, Socialist Workers, and Socialist Parties. President Joe Biden and his running mate, Vice President Kamala Harris, won the Democratic primary election with 87.1% of the vote. But due to his unpopularity, the Democratic Party pushed him to pull out of the race. After he did pull out, the Democratic Party chose Vice President Kamala Harris as their presidential nominee and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as their vice presidential nominee. Also, due to Biden's unpopularity, someone special thought they could have a chance at winning re-election. Former President Donald Trump and his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, won the Republican primary with 76.4% of the vote. So far, this election has been about 3 things. The first is about abortion. After Roe v. Wade was decided by the Supreme Court, states were given the issue of abortion. With this, Harris wants to reverse this decision by making abortions legal nationwide, while Trump has suggested that he wants only late-term abortions to be banned. And because this world loves to surprise me, Trump somehow has the more moderate stance on the more controversial issue. Foreign policy is another issue. The withdrawal from Afghanistan was seen as the biggest embarrassment since Vietnam, and was the very first thing that caused Biden to become unpopular. The war in Ukraine was seen as a weakness by Biden, as he told Putin that a small incursion into Ukraine was fine. This was seen by many people as Biden inviting Putin to invade Ukraine. The war in the Middle East is also seen as a failure due to it, starting off as an anti-terrorist campaign in Gaza, and now as a regional conflict within the Middle East involving multiple countries that were not originally involved. This is seen as most people as Biden and Harris not being able to prevent war from spreading. The last is the economy. Inflation is the biggest issue. Even though I believe the inflation was created due to Trump's stimulus checks, Biden and Harris made it even worse by spending large amounts of money and ballooning the debt by printing money.